Maybe the aliens. Right.
What?
The prostitute story.
I'm talking
You
about my
ready?
ass. What are you talking about, bro?
Prostitute story. You guys ready? Are you ready for this? Bondage? I'm in.
I should be able to hire my own tweaker to beat up another tweaker.
Gets high fives from the boys.
It's the stupidest thing I ever heard of.
Good morning with the boys.
Good morning. How are we? How's
Doing good,
everyone?
man.
It's a Monday. I mean, no, lying. It's Thursday.
Where did I hope this Spotify comes out on a Monday, because that would be great. But where did that come from, dude? It's not even close to Monday, bro.
I know, bro. I don't know. I felt fresh.
I felt
It was so fresh.
All right, it's definitely Thursday. We just had Wing Wednesday yesterday. It's
Go ahead and
pretty
take
good.
that one from the top. That's the sad part about doing things live. Can't take that one from the top.
That's what's great about it. I love it. All right, it was Wing Wednesday, dude. We did Hooligans yesterday. That was good, dude.
That's fun.
I like that spot.
It was a little bit of a transition. We thought we were going to be in the Montana Brew Pub,
Yeah.
and I think they saw the Morning with the Boys, and they said, you guys better go to the Irish pub.
Yeah, that's probably because I was in my tie-dye jacket.
Next time we're going to go suited up into Montana Brew Pub with our cams, and they're going to take us seriously.
It's a bummer. We did have some camera failure as well.
Oh, man. If there was a whole lot of technical difficulties. Our guest, who was supposed to arrive yesterday, did not even message me back.
Oh,
Kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, Sammy. But I'll still
man.
get my hair cut from you over at Rebels and Razors, because you do a damn good job.
well, yeah, the camera situation. I don't know how we keep things from overheating. Like,
Get these damn equipment some ice packs.
with that,
Put these, maybe they're really stressed.
they're just stressed out.
Maybe we need to talk about our equipment, about meditating.
Maybe we can try to find out if I can plug those mics into the GoPro. Maybe I can another way. I will
If we're running
try.
with a mixer,
Yeah. The mixer's going to be just for the here. I don't think that's going to be for...
wouldn't do anything.
No, I
Wouldn't
don't.
help at all.
No, not in this situation if we're using those mics. I don't think those mics over there can be ran through a mixer.
Oh, okay. So
But I think there's an
Yeah, just go
adapter we
into the
can
wall.
get. There's an adapter we can get to get the mics hooked up to the GoPro, and then we don't have to worry about it. Then our secondary footage, if it cuts out, let that camera cool, turn it back on, take a couple more videos, and those ones I can splice in as we get them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And just keep everything main on the GoPro on one main camera.
Let's clip this for me personally. So if I ever run into this situation, I'm here
Dude,
by myself.
3 minutes in. 3
Curtis
minutes in.
just told me how to fix it. Reference episode 51.
Episode
2 minutes in.
51, dude. That's pretty
I
crazy.
got that part right at least.
It didn't like even do an episode 50. I didn't really think about it till like on the way over here. I was like, damn, 50 episodes. That's pretty impressive for the couple months we've been going.
Yeah, bro, 50 episodes and now into 51.
If you think
Now
about
we're
it,
headed to 100.
50
We're
episodes.
already closer to 100 than we are to 0.
Yeah. 50 episodes over an hour and averagely. I'd say about an hour and 15 on average. So we've got probably 60 hours of
60
live
hours.
footage.
You could go back from the beginning and hear how bad it was.
Yeah, and how bad it sounded.
And how it slightly got better, but not that much by episode 51.
It's okay. It's okay. Joe
But
Rogan had...
check back in come episode 100. Then they're going to be like, okay.
So Joe Rogan had audio problems episode 2180 something. So it happens to the
That
best
is
of
the
us.
road. We're on the road to Rogan. That's a way better episode title.
Road to Rogan.
Road to Rogan.
When we hit 1,000
what are we
can
going to
maybe-
do when Rogan invites us to
to his podcast,
Austin? He's like, what are you guys even doing? We're like, we really don't know, Joe.
and then I'm gonna be like, Yes, I'm gonna be like, yes, we'll head to the mothership. Take me to your leader, Joe Rogan.
We gotta have to do so many sets at Kirk's.
Oh, dude, yeah, I would have to refine that fart refinery set. It needs to get refined.
You're on to a really good start.
Yeah. That set needs to be refined. Shout out to
And I'm
City
not
Brew this
just
morning.
blowing smoke up your ass there, huh?
But I'm not just blowing smoke out your ass there. Ah, I see what you did
We're
there.
cooking, we're cooking.
Losers.
But
Cooking
yes,
with
shout
gas.
out City Brew.
Yeah, like a cooking with gas.
I got you, brother. Now you just no, I got you.
I got you. Like, that actually means stop. You just fucking,
I got you.
It's gone too far.
Stop immediately. Okay.
It's definitely something to work with there, though.
I've been catching up on a few movies. I finished Dune, so that's like 6 hours of watch time.
All three?
There's a third.
Or are they coming out with the third? Is that what it was? Isn't there a Dune 3?
DJ, can you?
Yeah, can we look that one up? Dune 3,
We got
please.
Dune 3.
I have not seen a movie in like 2 years at the movie theaters, and that one was with Izzy. Before that, the last movie I had seen in theaters was the first of the newest 3 Star Wars. So it's been like 10 years. Over the last 10 years, 2 movie theaters trips. Yeah, dude. It's nuts.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine that because that's.
Okay, maybe I should say, because Izzy's 8. No, yeah, because it was when she was pregnant with Izzy. It was when we did the movies. So yeah, at least 8 years. 8 years, 2 movies at the theaters.
Not even the drive-in?
Nah, man, no movie theater experience.
I went to the drive-in right before it burned down.
What, burned down? Oh shit!
Well, yeah,
I didn't
and
even know it
then
burned
now
down.
they're petition. There you go. If you have look at the Laurel Drive-in, and they're looking about redoing it, but it's gonna be. They need to get this bad boy fan funded essentially.
Yeah.
If you want to have it back again, you need to petition and write them and do all the whole.
What if you
It
could
would
you
be
do?
cool, but that thing is literally started on fire twice now or 3 times, and it's like either let it die or actually take care of it.
So could you do like a
Are we good over there, DJ?
parking garage?
I'm looking at your screen. There we go. Weird.
You're just frozen.
My face looks retarded. Frozen. I was like, make it stop.
Make it Are we okay? Are people seeing this?
Yeah. Hopefully.
What were we looking up? What did we have DJ look up for
If
us? Oh
there's
yeah,
gonna be a
Dune 3.
Dune 3.
Is there a
that
Dune
boy's
3?
gonna drop.
2025. Okay, I
No
thought
way.
so. They're
When
making
in
it maybe
2025? I'm really excited. I might have to go actually watch this one in theaters.
2025 is
know.
right around the corner.
That might be one of those ones you're better off watching at the house. It's so long.
See, that's where I've watched it. Any movie that I've watched it at the house. Like, I haven't not watched movies. It's just I haven't been to the movie theaters much.
But if you're at the movie theaters, I mean, it's a hell of an experience.
Big screen, loud. It's an experience.
I just went and watched. Actually, I've watched Venom, the last Venom, twice in the movie theaters.
Yeah, see that one's playing.
Still,
Yeah, it's
Good
still
one.
playing.
that one might be worth taking. Just saying. I'll give you 4 thumbs up.
4 thumbs up. Where are those other thumbs coming from, bro?
From my wife.
Okay.
It was a damn good movie. I bet my son would even give it 2 thumbs up. So that's 6 thumbs. How many more thumbs do you need, man?
I mean, you ask the monkeys, the more the merrier with the opposable thumbs, bro.
Like, please? That's really all we need.
Yeah,
That's
like, dude,
it's
that's what's
funny that if monkeys had thumbs, how quickly they could take it and just destroy us.
Planet of the Apes. If they could all of a
They
sudden
figure out
oppose
how to do their
yeah.
thumbs, man.
It's game
As soon
over.
as they get that trigger finger,
Dude, I know I keep going back to this, but I love them. That's when we need the robots.
oh man, that's a hell of a fight there. Robots versus apes.
Dude,
Is that a movie? Copyrighted.
No,
Copyrighted.
Yep. They never made a Planet of the Apes where the humans built robots first. Oh, dude. And then there's just, get it. It's like the Hunger Games style rich people, right? They're living,
DJ,
they live,
you're listening, right? This is groundbreaking.
they live way up high, and they're just like looking down. look at our robots getting these monkeys. Yeah. But then the monkeys obviously have to finally beat the robots and get the bad rich people. And what was his name? What was the monkey's name? Arthur or whatever? Can't remember what the main... Caesar, there it is.
Arthur, that's so funny to think about, the Arthur the Aardvark.
Completely changes the whole storyline.
It really does.
Arthur! Okay, Caesar has to be the one leading the charge and finally gets, you know, and then maybe he makes those rich people live in zoos, and then they become, you know what I mean? That would be kind of twisted.
Now you got a whole real, almost a Tusk situation on your hands now.
It's a good movie. Don't take my idea. Disney, hit me up. What's up?
I think it's way cooler to think about we're on the edge of extinction because of a disease, and we have to have robots fight the monkeys back. Just to save us. I mean, there's way more chance that we're on the verge of killing ourselves, and then something else is just
ready to
finish that final step.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then we're like, hold on. We got Elon. Attack, robots.
Attack.
But then the robots are like, you sent us in to fight your war. Never again.
Oh, and then the robots and the monkeys team up.
No, well, that would be nuts if you had a robot
Monkey
and a
army.
monkey combination going on.
That's the second and the third movie. Disney, I don't know who owns the rights to Planet of the Apes, but whoever does, Universal,
I think it's
whatever
Disney
it is,
actually now,
hit me up.
probably.
I want just a little piece.
Disney basically owning everything.
We just boom. Three movies, new movies that are not remakes.
Not remakes. Yeah, these are completely fresh ideas.
Yeah.
Fresh from Mornin and the boys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe it.
And you know what we do to combat the robot monkey army? We hit up the homeless people and we're like, yo, we need your help.
Well, I mean, at that point,
That's movie 4.
we're going to have basically everybody's going to be homeless at that point if we got robots and monkeys running around. Let's be honest. If we got robots and monkeys working together,
But-
humans do not stand a chance.
Why would I guess, do the monkeys even want our houses? Why would the robots would need like one warehouse, dude?
I don't know. I never thought about that. Well, if you look at like Matrix wise, they need the whole planet and they need us for energy. We're a giant energy source for robots.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at like Predator versus Alien, we're just a source of food for a bigger thing.
There's always a bigger fish if you want to go to Star Wars logic.
Literally. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and everything is really big until like go take a step in the ocean.
Right? You dude,
Everybody, all humans are real tough when they on land.
and
Go step in the ocean.
until you're on a boat and you look 360 degrees and see no land anywhere. Yeah.
You want that smoke?
Yeah.
Go hang out in the ocean. Those videos where they're doing like the big cargo ships out there through the Bering, like,
Did you see DJ, we need this looked up. Look up the cruise ship that just went through the nasty storm. And they just had to like cut the engines and let the storm take them. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, and I was watching videos of it and it's just,
what do you do if you're like, what do you,
oh,
I know if I play the violin, I'm obviously joining the band and just doing my thing.
yeah. Yeah.
But other than that, what if you're just a cargo person? You're just kicking it in your room?
And just start get thrown around.
How soon until you're like,
Is that it? Was that recent? Because I saw this video on Facebook, so it could have been from years ago, but maybe it wasn't recent. But it looked crazy. Should have shaved the video. But yeah, would you go on a cruise ship?
Would I go on a cruise ship? Yeah, I mean, because there's so many cruise ships that do go every day. I don't think I would want to do like an extended stay on a cruise ship though. Like it's not like even giant bodies of water, like they don't really freak me out. I think if I had to be out there for a long time, it'd start to freak me out.
Yeah, like the guys who go do crab fishing for like 6 months out on the water and come back, that would be crazy. Cruise, I could definitely do in like a warm climate.
How do you go from like walking like this and then all of a sudden you just step on solid ground and you're supposed to be like, okay.
You have sea legs. You have sea legs for like yeah, I'm pretty sure you walk all fucking goofy.
For how long?
Like a couple weeks.
For another I was gonna say for 6 months. So
6 months you're just looking like Jack Sparrow.
You're like, are you drunk, sir? I'm like, no.
No, my sea legs. I'm
trying to walk regular.
I'm a crab man. Guys, like, what the fuck? Yeah. Because like, what the this guy's high on drugs, obviously. And he's like, no, I work on a crab boat and now I have sea legs. I'm a crab man.
I'm the crab man. I don't think I could do that one either.
No, but
that would be brutal. Some of them nights where you're just like, man, I just want to go to do my own thing, and you're like, nope, I'm stuck here.
Yeah. The cruise ship I could do in a hot climate. I don't understand how people could do it coming to Alaska, but at the same time, it is a really cool way to see Alaska.
I was gonna say, because you can go around the backside of some of these islands over there by Alaska, and they're beautiful.
Well, yeah, and how they do it is, you stop in Juneau for a few hours, you go to the next port, you stop for a few hours, and maybe, so you see all these little places that if you just go fly to Juneau, you're going to miss all these other little spots. So I get it, plus, I guess, but
like I was going to say,
cold.
Well, yeah, but there are some like native Alaskan like fish and wildlife that you'll only ever see in Alaska.
Excuse me. One of the craziest hikes I ever did, it's like above downtown Juneau, right? And we're hiking for 2-3 hours just up some mediocre stuff. And then eventually you get there and you look up and you just see like a 200-300 foot dam kind of up in the distance. And you're like, what the fuck? We just walked 2 hours to get up in here. You're like, how did they build a dam up here? And then, like another hour hike up some super steep shit. And you get up to the top of the dam and you can walk all the way across it. But it's like they had to helicopter everything in to build that dam. It's insane.
Even just looking at a dam in general, I mean, they are insane. Like you guys just decided we're going to stop that river.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool that you think that river flows on there. We're going to stop it right now.
And then use it to collect. I mean, it's a genius in that spot because I'm pretty sure that's provides probably most of the water for Juneau. And it was you probably couldn't have built downtown Juneau if that river was flowing through there.
Like, have you been, what is that, the Bighorn Reservation? Like, there's the dam up that way.
I haven't seen that one.
I got a picture of it. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's like a good 100-foot drop. And the whole thing is just wall of, concrete blocks.
Yep.
Just
that always brings me back to the dam theory, dude. That America created a lot of these dams to flood ancient sites.
I don't know, bro, because you have look how, like, controlling those waterways and deciding when the water goes to these certain places actually really, really helps in the long run, I think.
And my dad's reasoning why that theory is bullshit is because of how much hydropower we use out of all those dams. Like, yeah, I'm not saying that they aren't beneficial, but it'd definitely be a way to hide some shit that you don't want people to find.
True.
As you're digging the dam, you bury the shit.
Well, I was going to say, there's no way to... I'm sure that there was definitely guys killing people and throwing them in there. There was a lot of murdering happening back in then.
Back in the old West.
Yeah, there was no cameras. There was no ring bell getting you caught.
Yeah, it's very true. Even just when we were kids, man. Growing up when we were kids, cameras were a lot less. A lot less than now.
I know. I was
But they were
thinking,
still there.
I was just thinking about getting Nando a camcorder for his for Christmas, so you can start doing the same thing, taking videos and everything.
Mm-hmm. What's our not Andrew, but Door.
Oh
Oh yeah,
this is where I'm
Andrew?
at myself. He says
Andrew
Door. Oh, Andrew and Tyler.
Yeah, Andrew Door.
Okay.
He just started his YouTube for his son doing snowboarding.
Sick.
So yeah, he did. He did the
Oh, I see
snowboard.
what you're talking
Yeah.
about. You're talking about Andrew.
Yeah. Andrew
Okay.
Door.
Yeah,
Trying to
shout out
shout.
Andrew
Yeah,
Dorr,
Brock.
Ben Young.
What do they call it? Brock on.
Brock on. Go check him out.
YouTube. Yep.
Yeah,
Shout
Brock is a little stud, dude.
Yeah.
He is 6'5".
I think he's closer to Izzy. His age, he should be 7 or 8.
No way is he that
Maybe?
old.
I could be wrong. I've only seen Brock a couple
Maybe
times. I
though.
hung out with
Yeah,
him.
there's a
before I met
chance that
Brock,
he
so.
could be that old, and that's just how time flies when it comes to
Yeah.
these kids.
But yeah, that's cool. I wanted to shout them out.
I coached kids who are now sophomores in high school.
About to go on to play some college ball and stuff.
I mean, so I'm sure
Heck
several
yeah,
will
dude.
go on to play college.
Heck yeah, that's
And that's
sick.
the insane thing about is like, even my own son, he'll be 12.
Dude, that's
6 more years before he's a grown ass man.
That's crazy.
And
I
it goes by in
thinking-
literally a blink of an eye.
keep thinking that with Izzy, dude. She's already 8. Damn, what happened?
Yeah, and then you gotta look at it. And this Brendan Schaub, the comedian / he does a Fighter Than Kid, a UFC fighter. I mean, it really hits home. You got like 10 years with your kid where you're their hero, where you're the hero. You could do anything. There's nothing really you can do wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, it's like on that back end, it's just, hey, you're that guy. I'll see you the next time I really need you.
Right. I know that is coming with Izzy. That's why I've been telling myself a lot to enjoy all the little things, because it's not too long before she wants nothing to do with her dad, and that's all right, because she's gonna be, coming into her
Self-sufficient.
teenage. Yeah,
Kid.
it's okay. So I gotta just enjoy it.
I was like, man, I'm already like, Nando's going to be driving here in just a few years.
Damn.
Never even thought that time would ever come.
Right. Damn.
What kind of car are you going to get your kid when it's time to drive? You going to go old junker?
First one's got to be an old junker that you got to, it's going to leak oil. So if you don't keep up on checking your oil, it's going to blow up on you and leave you stranded on the side of the
Are
road.
you going to hand down your Subaru?
I think so.
At least get the
that's what I'm
Subaru
thinking.
back up and running.
Get it up and running, and then when they blow it up, take it back down to my dad's, rebuild it. Because it's just, those engines are just, apparently this one it's hard to find parts for, is what one friend told me, but I feel like I should be able to source something out of Japan. Regardless, if I run into issues, I'll just have to do a standalone ECU, which is the computer control, electronic control unit. So if you do a standalone ECU, I could essentially swap out any Subaru engine and it would run.
Oh.
So eventually I might have to go that route, but hopefully that body is like straight and rust free enough to do that with, right?
Ever figure out how to open the hatch?
No, I haven't even gone back and tried. Like I said, the project kind of halted.
But also,
It's cold
I
outside
feel
and
like you
shit.
could spend a few days just working on figuring out how to get the hatch open.
No, it won't take me. It'll probably take a good day, but yeah, I guess the last time I was trying to do it, it was too hot in there, and now it's too fucking cold. I'm just making excuses. But I gotta pull that back panel off, and I should be able to jimmy that hatch open.
I would love to see this because I'm like, how does this guy plan on getting this bad boy open? I think it's a 2-person job, honestly.
We might have to break something and buy a new hatch. Who knows? I do that. So I'm sorry, I just yelled there, but I'm really trying to decide: do I go low and slow, or do we lift up and extend the tires and do like a little bit of a mudded Subaru. A slight lift with some bigger tires, a little bit knobbier tires.
Focus on making this the most mom car possible.
I got the Volkswagen for that. This is gonna be my little show.
So that's what
for a minute, yeah.
And then you're gonna hand it down to your kids.
Yeah, because it's gonna be all beat to shit. Because it was my off-roader, dude.
It's not in like pristine condition as is. You're gonna beat it up more, and then you're like, here, kids, take my garbage. Do with it what you will.
Yeah. You don't spend a bunch of money fixing up a car to give it to your kids, dude. What are you thinking?
$500 on it.
By the time I'm done, it's going to be a lot more. No, I'm already into it. 1,000.
Okay.
Because it was 700, and then I bought rims for it, and then I bought all the little accessories, my wiring harness, and all that stuff.
But still, so you're $1,000 into it.
Yeah.
You're gonna take that $1,000 and then just take whatever $1,000 value you put into it, run that out, probably go beyond, and then say, hey, here you go, kids.
Yeah, like I said,
you could just slightly fix her up over the next 3-4 years, and then say, hey, here you go, dad built you a nice little Subaru that will get you through anything, through thick and thin, just like your old man.
That's probably what will honestly happen because of how slow I work on things.
But let a man dream, damn it.
Yeah. Because what I was going to say is you don't spend all that money to make it look nice and then give it to your kid, who will more than likely thrash it. Because I was not very good on vehicles when I was younger.
Yeah, I'm not really that great with vehicles nowadays. So that's just the nature of it.
Yeah, I need to get better about checking fluids and stuff. Yeah,
that part I do all right with, but the interiors of vehicles, just being a painter, it's hard to keep anything nice.
That's one thing on my docket today, is to clean that car out, because my brother's gonna borrow it this weekend. So
yeah, but you sounds like you're set up for.
Yeah, it'll be all right. Except for friggin' gas guzzler, dude.
Oh yeah.
You know.
That's gonna suck when you're gonna go on a date and you gotta fill up halfway through it.
And I'm just like, I gotta drive this stupid thing. My brother's out of town, so I gotta drive this stupid thing.
That's how you're gonna
is
that how you're gonna treat it?
Yeah, 100%. This stupid thing.
It's gonna be all washed and cleaned and looking pretty, or you're just gonna take it as is, a little dirty, so you can be like, dude, I would regularly clean this, but my brother, this is terrible. I even cleaned out my car and sent it with him, but instead, this is what he leaves me with.
I don't clean the outside of my car. This is how
much my brother cares about me.
I don't clean he takes way better care of his truck than I do my car.
Of course he does.
If you're talking about the outside wash.
Most things in general.
When's the last time you washed a car?
Hand washed it?
Like either that or went through a car wash.
Oh, just a few weeks ago.
Okay, yeah. Years for me. I guess I did.
Actually, it's probably been like a month. Do you hand wash?
I went to one of those.
Lazy.
I went to those a lot of times, Yeah.
I'm like, man, how do these old guys do it? Where they're just like, yeah, time to go wash the old car. I spend so much time cleaning, like painting wise, and I'm just over it. I don't want to come home and clean more.
I don't do it like at the house. I do it at one of the stations where you got the nice sprayers, but it costs way less, dude. I will not go pay $15 to run my car through an automatic car wash when I can go spend $7 in quarters and do it myself. Like, I'm just usually too lazy to go do it myself. But the kids always beg me, like, can we go through a car wash? I'm like, no, I ain't paying fucking $15 for a wash.
It's pretty fun to go. It was pretty fun to go through the car wash. And now, like, you got this one over here at the Holiday. It lights up cool colors. Same.
It's a rare occasion for me. I have done it with the kids, but it's rare.
Sometimes I look around and I'm like, man, I really comfort myself. Just go back out to washing my car and doing all the things like old people do.
Just become an old person. I'm okay with that.
Are you okay with being an old person tomorrow?
Not physically, but like mentally. And yeah, man, I think I matured a little faster than I should have. So now I kind of
you don't have ambitions of seeing places and going places.
Oh, I definitely no, absolutely. I talked about that the other day. Is that definitely once I raise some adults, I can go do my traveling. But like for instance, my neighbor across the street, he will just go outside and sit on his front porch, and they have a little bench out there, and he'll sit out there. One day I was out there having a joint. He was out there sitting on the porch, and I was just out sitting on my porch, and I was like, man, am I doing an old man thing right now? Because I was just kind of hanging out.
Did you at least wave at each other?
And yeah. And then
okay, I was gonna say you gotta do at least that.
There was one day I saw him, because he walks pretty slow, and I saw him rolling his trash can down his driveway, and I was pulling away with the kids. I was like, oh, I should have pulled over and grabbed his trash can for him. I felt like crap. And then 2 months later, he was doing it again, and I did. I ran across the street and took it down there for him. Cause yeah, it's like he uses it to like get down. So yeah, I felt like I really I want every week to just go over and grab his trash and take it to the road.
I was like, you can't do it every week.
I could.
I mean, you could, but give them guys something. It's still part of his life.
Right. Yeah. And that's another thing is he probably enjoys doing it.
It is when you look at that, like, yeah, if I'm like 80, I might need to be able to take the trash out and do that thing.
And maybe
you take that away. Well,
that's all I got.
What else do I got going on?
Yeah. The one thing a week I fucking actually get out of the house to do, you son of a bitch.
Go back to annoying my wife.
But it's just I can see myself doing things that an old person would do. Just, wash the car.
I do look forward to being like, but it's almost, I mean, it's a tough pipe dream because you got to look at what it takes to invest in all of that and do all of that. Yeah, the idea of owning, that's a whole nother thing, because then you own and then you got to take care of. And then if you're taking care of, do you have money for travel? Do you have money for...
Yeah, and
that's been the most beautiful part about this place is that I got my fixed in where, like, price wise.
It's also different for that generation because the houses that they bought were literally 25,000. You know what I mean? They've had these houses paid off for 30 plus years.
Chris Stefano, perfect example. His mom has a house over there in New York, upstate. They got it for like 375. It's valued at 1.4 million.
Dang, 1 million.
And then she's not selling it. And she's hoping that Chris Stefano will hold on to it. And he's secretly going, sure. But he's going to go. I think he's got a joke about where he is going to go talk to the Jews who were moving in, offer him 2.2.
Oh. Yeah, it's crazy though. That's why it will be a lot harder for our generation to end up in that same boat where we can just sit on our porch at 60, 70 years old.
It really will come down to people going back to it where you have to really, really build it for yourself. Start little by little.
Mm-hmm. You gotta start with the land.
You're gonna have to buy the dirt and just sit on it. Even if you're paying the property taxes on it, just get the dirt.
Could you do tiny home? Could you get down on tiny home?
I could do a tiny home.
Yeah, I could too. I used to think not.
As long as the area is right. I don't want to do a tiny home where I'm going to get engulfed in snow.
Yeah, if I was, I wouldn't even mind doing it like here in Montana. But start with a tiny home on wheels, and then eventually, slowly over time, build that house on that property and live in the tiny home until then.
Tiny home on wheels, that's definitely, that makes way more sense. I was thinking of just a tiny home on a plot already.
No, I would do tiny home on wheels and make it like self-sufficient, like
better than a fifth wheel though.
Yeah. And
are you gonna run generator the whole time?
You probably have to. Yeah. Man, or some type of maybe solar. I mean, now with solar you can get a lot.
You can definitely just run your whole roof with solar at this point with panels set up.
So I have
Are you gonna
a
go sheet metal roof?
probably it's easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can really just do your own sheet metal roof.
Mm-hmm.
Do all the framing yourself. It's gonna sit there.
My dad and brother could totally help. It like if you're building a house, yeah, you're.
This is. I don't understand why we haven't really thought about this. We can just buy a big trailer with wheels, and then start building your foundation on top of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just buy a legit like a car hauler trailer, and then you just build on top of that. You could do that, or my dad built a trailer from scratch one time. Went to Pacific Steel, bought the steel, went home, cut it, welded it together, and built him that blue trailer we used to have.
The one up in
When we used to live out in the sticks, the blue one that ended up kind of eventually all the wood was warped and it kind of ended up in rough shape. Yeah, that was hand built by my dad. The whole trailer. Like he went and sourced the axles and the leaf springs, of course, and shit. But yeah, the frame was all built by my dad.
That is nuts. Yeah, because your dad was, I guess, yeah, he was welding and doing it all, so he could.
No.
That is so wild. That's just a generation before us.
Yeah, that can just. My dad he had a business for plastic welding for a while because that was a thing.
Well, that is still it just got bigger and bigger as far as
because now they got like 3D fucking pens you can do shit with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
my dad's a badass. Yeah,
he is a badass. My old man, he's in the electricity.
Mm-hmm.
He's a service technician now. So he knows, like, I don't know shit about electricity.
Well, my dad did.
Remember how bad it went for us?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we did pretty good.
We handled our own.
I mean, yeah. You only got shocked
3 or 4 times, and I only cussed in front of the customer once.
Man, you dropped up F-bomb so hard.
Yeah. It fucking got me good. That was
in a nice Christian lady's home.
I got shocked, bro. Got a fucking, what is that, 100 fucking something volts real quick? Fucking.
Bro, you got shocked so hard. Dude. Oh. And it doesn't make any sense because the way that
that house was so
fuse panel box is set up.
It was just payback. You had to get me back because I got you. But now you
so
understand what I was going through. It's like you go down there and it's like, all right, I'm on the back wall.
How many times did you flip the switch before?
It was like I think you got shocked twice, and then I just turned like everything off in the house. I was like, fuck it,
everything. You're good to go.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Definitely good to go now. Yeah. No, not.
This house was labeled like we're on the back wall. There's a back wall one. There's a kitchen one. There's a dining room one. Like these are all real close to where we're at. I have no idea what. I think it was garage. We found out it was something garage. It was part of the garage, which was like.
Yeah, it was on the back half of the garage. So yeah, we had to turn off the back wall of the garage in order to turn off the kitchen.
The back wall of the house. That was the back wall of that whole house was all tied into
the
back wall of the
basement.
No, it was the back wall of the garage.
Oh no, upstairs in the living room was where you were getting shocked. I was getting shocked in the basement.
That was another, same thing. Basement was all fucked too. Mm-hmm. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have dimmer switches and replacing outlets, and then the outlets we're replacing them with aren't the actual ones we're supposed to be getting because they need a 3-way, and I was like, what? Like, yeah, so we learned a lot about electricity and why, those guys who actually go to training and all of that, well,
and I think
they might be learning something.
Wiring a new construction would be manageable because you are like, I can do cable management good enough to where I think if I had the designs there, I could pull some wires into their boxes. I'm not saying I'm an electrician, but I could probably pull some wires into their boxes. But that's only on a new construction. That's not going back and trying to fix and find out what someone else did. Diagnosing is the hardest part of even being a mechanic. The diagnosing problem is the tough one.
I mean, and that's another field that I'm not really that strong at either. I know the basics. Like, I know the basics of electrical, basics of plumbing, basics of all of it, but I'm definitely not good at any of it, really, except for painting, drywall, taping, and texture.
And you're taking your BMW to Saab?
Yeah.
That's who's gonna look at it?
Brian down there, he's worked on it twice.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I trusted Brian.
Okay. I was wondering why you were going to Saab, but that makes sense. If someone's looked at it before and kind of worked on it, and they're familiar with it.
That's the only reason. Russ said he knew a guy Uncle Russ across the street. Yeah, he said he knew a guy, but I haven't seen Uncle Russ
since election.
Yeah, since the election.
He's celebrating still.
He might be. He's like, Trump's in office. Finally, my plan is complete.
I've done all I needed to do in this neighborhood.
Uncle Russ, he's a goofy one, man.
He is, man.
His wife is up stupid early though. She was like 5:30 this morning, getting ready, headed out the door. Cause I was up, got up there, watched a little bit of the sunrise this morning. It's hella pretty.
The sunset a couple nights ago was badass. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's if you notice the thumbnail on the last wing video,
that is a home brewed picture.
That's
right there.
A Big Sky, Montana, right there.
Yeah, I didn't have to steal that one off the internet.
Facts on facts.
But yeah, this guest space would be cool. Get set up. We're actually gonna go do some shopping after this. Go see about a mixer, maybe.
It's so weird.
You don't like seeing yourself?
Well, a different picture of my face is on the screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I see my face in 1, 2, 3, 4 different places right now. It's same with you, you know? I mean, actually, one less for you.
Yeah, I'm one less, but it's all right. It is what it is. This is what we wanted.
We didn't know.
You asked for this.
We didn't know.
I did. I know this is how it goes.
This isn't new, dude.
Yeah, I tried this for so long.
How many faces were you looking at? Just 2 though, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, pretty much, because it would just be I'm watching my stream, which displays me, a picture of me there. So pretty much just 1. It's not as bad as the 4, but if I'm doing any editing.
Yeah, and then plus if I were to take all this over and then add your technology in, my face would be in like 7 places at once.
Imagine listening back to the wing video multiple times. Like I have to listen to you so much. I'm just kidding. I have to listen to us so much.
But I'm sure specifically me. You're like, Jesus.
No, I don't say it.
What did you get me into?
I don't say that about anybody, honestly. Like it doesn't bother me. Same thing with playing the same song over and over and over. It bugs people.
I can say it was fair that it was probably rough to be around me there for a couple weeks in my choice of music.
One day you were in your headphones and I was like, man, over there in his headphones, not even talking to us. Is like, actually, this is for the best. Oh, yeah.
When you're just floating on clouds, just listening to the same playlist over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were going to get better at Spanish. I don't think you guys learned any Spanish in the process.
No, I'm really good at drowning things out. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm sure Nikki will love to hear that.
Hey.
No, go ahead. Say everything you want.
Yes,
I'm gonna just drown it out anyways.
I'm real good at drowning shit out.
Uh-oh, she's coming to me with one of them problems. Drowning out.
Yeah. And I'm sure I make that face too, so anyone will be able to tell. I'm just like, look, you're not even listening, are you? Yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
You said something?
Wait, what? No, it's not that bad.
You know, you don't have too bad of what they call it, selective hearing.
I definitely do for certain things. Kids, for sure. Sometimes.
I have a bad habit of looking at somebody and then my brain will be thinking about all these different things. So then I'm like,
not actually comprehending what
hold on,
they're saying.
Can you repeat everything you just said? I know I look like I was listening very intently, but didn't catch it.
I can definitely get lost, in thinking about something else when someone's talking to me. It did happen last night with my brother. He was like looking at me and talking to me, and I was like looking at him. And I was like, "Am I making too much eye contact right now?" I must have just taken a dab or something.
What a weird thought to have with your own brother.
Yeah, it was just like, yeah. But
what did you do after that? Did you look at the floor?
No, I kept going. Well, yeah, because I realized I was just
having. Did you stare even harder at him?
I probably did that. I was probably like,
more eye contact. That'll fix this.
No, like I said, I think I realized it was just a weird high thought, and then so I sucked back into what he was saying. I didn't not hear him, but it was definitely one of those moments where as soon as you said that, I was like, yeah, I could see how that could easily happen, because I definitely had a quick instance that where it's like, oh yeah, there's you talking to me.
I think it's because you're still even thinking about the conversation a little bit. I'm like, I'll be off thinking about a million different things. That's the one annoying thing I would say about it's got to be ADHD.
The non shutting off. Do you have problems falling asleep when you're laying in bed?
No.
Your brain shuts off just fine.
But I think I've also pretty well focused on,
that, and I
just turn off like a robot.
I was gonna say, you worked so hard that I could see your body just being like, yep, he laid down, it's fucking shutdown mode, we got T-minus 6 minutes to shut everything down, or we ain't shutting down at all.
I woke up at 3 some change, and then went back and then woke up again. So then I was up at 5 something this morning, and then I was just up. I thought about going back to sleep, but you know what happens when you go back to sleep.
Yep, dude. Especially if I smoke any, then I'm done for at least 2 hours.
That is one thing I don't think I could even get out of bed to smoke at 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, but I've definitely done it at like 6.
Yeah,
where I was like, I think I'm gonna get up, and then you're like, no, I'm not gonna get up. Go back to bed.
Remember like a solid wake and bake back in the day? You're like, you wake up, it's like 9 o'clock, and you're like, let's go burn one down, go smoke, and then it's been a rough morning. Guess I'll go back to sleep till noon.
I cannot sleep in. I think, what did I sleep in till the other day? Like 11? And
you made it to 11?
Yeah, and I felt, maybe it was only 10. Either way, I felt so terrible.
You felt like yucky inside?
Yeah, and inside and out, dude. It was just like, I didn't even feel good. I got too much sleep. I just wanted to go back to sleep. But if I knew, I was like, I already wasted half the day. I'm like, dude, this is shit.
That is so damn funny to go back, wake up at 11 and be like,
God damn it.
Go back.
Yeah, I could just close my eyes again, but
we'll just check back in at 2.
I used to be able to do that when I was younger, and maybe it was because I was partying, but it doesn't feel right anymore.
Even when I was partying, I was notorious for going hard until like 11 o'clock and then falling asleep on somebody's couch.
Really?
The second that everybody would stop partying and then like go about socializing with everybody, I was like, yeah, I'm bored.
Oh, we're done drinking, we're just talking now? Yeah, I'm
over on the couch, I'm going to sleep.
Like I said, your body has always been like that. Then we got T-minus 5 minutes to shut down. Otherwise he's going to keep going.
Honestly, shit. That is really the case. That sums it up right there. I would go super hard in the paint, and then the second
you stop, your body's just,
what are we doing here?
Yeah,
start actually thinking about your choices. Oh, damn it.
Oh, that's literally probably what happens with a lot of post nut clarities. Oh, what am I doing here? God damn it! Let's go to bed.
Speaking of post-nut clarity, we had to go hit the dispo this morning.
Oh, dude, that was so funny.
What flavor did you get, Curtis?
Pocket pussy. I don't even feel right saying that on the internet. Yeah, apparently that's a strain of marijuana now.
Curtis got the cheapest pocket pussy I've ever seen.
Yeah. Came in this little tiny tube. Oh, we were just talking about how you could name.
Shout out EJ on the pod. Hey, bro, do your thing.
I can't believe we were just talking about this like a couple months ago. How you could name your marijuana some absurd thing.
Doesn't even matter anymore.
And people will still buy it and say it. And it felt so weird. She was a female bud tender.
But she also has a pretty solid mustache going on.
God, I did not even...
Well, I see... we had gone in yesterday before the wing video real quick. Same chick. And yeah. Pretty solid mustache.
Didn't notice that, but anyway, I read it and I was like, do I really have to say this? I was like, I guess I do. It's on the paperwork, right? So I almost didn't want to say it, but she was about to suggest it as an option.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was like, it's just weird. It's like, I don't want to say it. But what were we gonna name ours? It was something about Adolf something, wasn't it? It was some weird.
No, this is DJ's name, and it was the best name for a strain.
I can't.
Adolf's gas.
Yes. I remember it was good, but I didn't remember what it was. Now that we've seen Pocket Pussy, I think Adolf's gas would be a fucking awesome name for a strain.
If you think it's tied to Hitler, that's on you. We just like the name Adolf.
Yeah, honestly, there was a lot of cool Adolfs before that one. It's just because there was one bad one. That's one name you don't.
Also, I was going to say, how many... Anymore. Can we pull that up real quick, DJ? Any other successful Adolfs?
Adolf was a very common name, I think, in Germany until Hitler.
It was the Joe of Germany?
I think it was pretty common.
Well, it's a pretty famous
Top
one.
10 famous people named Adolf.
Have to scroll down
Adolf
a little bit for us there,
von
DJ.
Henselt.
Back in the 1800s?
Yeah, it was the 1800s, yeah.
That's an old Adolf.
And then we've got Adolf Loos.
It was because of his butthole. Adolf Merkel. He's what is his age? Scroll just a little bit. 1934 to 2009.
So that was recent.
What did he do? He jumped in front of a train.
He's a German billionaire. A German billionaire. And he jumped in front of a train? Bullshit. He didn't jump. The leader?
Adolf.
All right, hold on. Can you
Fick.
Can you snipping tool his name for me? I got to do research into this. This guy does not jump in front of a train when you're a pharmaceutical
Back into
rep.
Curtis's conspiracy corner.
Yeah, there's no way.
Adolf Merkel. We think he was actually murdered.
Merkel
was murdered.
It's Urkel with an M. Just kidding.
Urkel with an M.
I'm gonna write it.
You're gonna ruin the Bamski's board? That's cool.
I'm doing it on the back.
He died in 2009 though, so what was he, 70 and some change?
What I'm saying is, if you are like the head of a billionaire, head of a pharmaceutical company, you don't fucking throw yourself in front of a train. If you're gonna kill yourself, you do it in your fucking mansion. You don't do. What was he doing in front of a train?
Maybe getting on it and he fell.
Why would he ride a train? He's in a private jet. He's a fucking billionaire. Why is he even near a train?
Maybe he's like Keanu Reeves.
No, he's not. Look at that guy.
How do you know?
Look at him. He ain't no Keanu Reeves.
He does look a step away from being
Like Joe Biden's cousin.
Who was Epstein before Epstein?
The Clintons?
No,
Oh, sorry, that's during Epstein.
He was what's his name? Harvey Weinstein. He looks a bit like Harvey.
So yeah, I'm gonna look into that because I doubt that his death was an accident.
But if you're looking for
there
other Adolfs,
there are still people getting, because 34, he was born in 34, and when did Hitler do his thing before that?
10 years after it.
After? Okay. So he was named, so there, yet again.
That's got to be a weird time coming up where you're like, Hitler's number one, and then Hitler gets taken over, you know what I mean? It's like, well, there goes our leader. Now what do we believe in?
And everyone hates the name Adolf now after that. You're just like, oh,
shit. He probably got his ass kicked so hard.
Hey, Adolf.
I am nothing like...
Nothing like
I am nothing like the Hitler.
Cancelled.
I am not the Hitler. I am Adolf Merkel.
I'm Merkel, not Hitler. Oh, dude, I saw something that was so fucked up. It says how music matters. And it's the fucking Leaning Tower of Pisa, right? And what's everyone doing? They're taking pictures, making it looking like they're holding up. So they put Hitler music behind it. And it was everyone just doing this to try to get the pictures. And it was like how music matters. And it's just panning around and everyone's doing this because they're trying to get a picture.
100%. But that's, yeah.
It's so fucked up. I was like, damn, bro, that's mean. Oof. But yes, how music matters. Literally, music can make or break your video.
Speaking of, we're going to have to keep that in mind when it comes to helping out Amanda.
Dude, Amanda, I loved the intro because I had to chop it. Chopping it was cool.
I would be nuts if you actually screwed it, though. Amanda with a deep ass voice.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I can chop stuff, but I guess what do you guys have to do some audio engineering, but slow down the speed. Is that what you're supposed to do? Mm-hmm. That's what screwed is. Slower, increase the speed. Maybe I could have increased the speed a little bit to make it go more into her song in less amount of time.
Who knows? It was just dope either way. It was badass to watch, and it's gotten, I think, the most views already. So
yeah, I'm super impressed. 24 hours later, it already had like 30 something.
Yeah, and the fact that people are watching it all the way through, that's pretty dope. So shout out everybody.
We appreciate you guys, and we forgot to say it earlier. Thank you so much for being there, for watching it, and we appreciate when you guys like, share, and subscribe. It's
big time to share, big time to subscribe. Yeah. Hit that button. Takes 2 seconds, and it really helps us.
We are...
Shout out to our original sponsor, 2 Minute Truck, for all your moving needs.
Yeah, they make it easy so you don't have to. And then we are starting to talk about pausing the Wing series. Because 6 weeks of Wings. Maybe do 1 more week at the Copper Onion.
We're looking to start transitioning out of Wings and into our next trial run.
And then we will continue with the Wings.
We might even just start highlighting whatever local businesses we can get in and go eat at.
Yeah, and just we can
get some people behind the scenes of these places.
And then
start to meet your local faces who are running there every days.
Yeah, maybe we
go try some donut shops. Go try some. These wings are gonna kill us. Yesterday was like, I don't know if it was the size of the wings or.
I think it was speed running them because we did receive all the wings at once. So we wanted to try to get to the last ones while they were still hot. So we
did pretty damn good.
Dude, We were quick, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I almost worried me. I was like, we're eating these too fast. There's no way we're gonna actually be able to get any footage.
I was sitting there and like like the people at the bar were watching us, and it's when we were like cruising at our fastest that they were watching us. It was like, fuck, we're speed running this shit, and that's probably what they think the video's about. Is
We're
just
doing a
speed,
mukbang.
just fucking speed running wings, dude.
Eat, fat boys, eat.
They're like, oh, it must be a challenge to see if the skinny guy can eat as much as the big guy.
That's actually, that would make for a pretty damn funny video.
It would be no contest because
There's a good chance that you'll be seeing some interesting things come out with this next wing video. We might have to improvise an ending.
yeah, we might have to voice over the last 20 minutes.
Go real behind the scenes where everything went wrong.
I'm thinking if we do that and we record ourselves like here doing the voiceover, you know that is getting put up in the fucking corner so that you can see that we're fucking some little bit behind the scenes footage. We'll get it probably.
I think it'd be a way to go because obviously we could have done better.
Unless
Things happen.
Unless the GoPro, because that place was pretty quiet. The music was a little loud, but if the GoPro audio sounds decent, we might be able to get away with that.
We'll see. I'm already kind of figuring on it not being, so
yeah.
It's all right.
Such a bummer, such a bummer.
This is the planning side of it. This is the,
That's what we're going to do today. So we need plugins that turn these into, so it's it's called a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack is your generic headphones into like computers and old phones. And then we need to get one that converts to a 6.5 millimeter, which is like the bigger one, like a guitar amp. So if we get one of those cords and then we plug these into the wall, we should be good.
I heard DJ hit a deep sigh as soon as you started talking, so I don't know. Maybe it's boring.
No. If anything, it looks like he's pretty busy over there.
He said 3.5 millimeter jack, and I heard,
Yeah, he's busy over there. I was gonna say because I did just look into this the other day. I'm pretty sure I'm right on those numbers.
Your guess is as good as mine, brother. We're headed over to the music store, that's for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna try to clean up the audio with a mixer. I am today gonna purchase the stuff that we need to get the GoPro not running on a battery. And I think we'll need a plugin that is maybe 3 USBs instead of just 2. Maybe we can find one that's 4 USB plugins. So that way we can just be all covered there. So
there we go.
We are doing, tomorrow should be a better audio day, or it could be a test day.
Yeah, we'll find out. Hopefully it should work out pretty good though.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. We're getting there, guys. We appreciate you for sticking with us for the 51 episodes where the audio's been hit or miss.
And just get excited for the next 50 when it just keeps getting better and better and better.
Every day it's going to get better. Ooh, headphones. We need to get another set of cheap headphones that we can just slap in there.
There you go. You can wear headphones. I really do not want to wear headphones.
No, I'm not. I can't. I don't like wearing headphones while I talk. But a small, cheap pair of headphones will work so that we can check the mic on our other microphones on the spot. We can plug this one in. We can also use it on the computer so I can take my headphones home to edit with. Because I've been missing a lot of unnecessary shit because I'm using my earbuds to edit and it's nowhere near the quality of my headphones. So I'm missing a lot of little audio stuff in the editing that DJ pointed out to me because I don't have the proper headphones. My editing headphones have been over here for this purpose.
Yeah, now we know.
Yep, get my good headphones back. We'll get a little cheap set that works good for checking our audio here.
There we have it. And everybody here knows what we got going on as well.
Behind the scenes, all of our faults and our errors and our camera problems. Anyone know how to keep cameras cool? Is there a fan that we can buy for an iPad? Is there a case with the fan? It was. Ah, it was a memory. Ah, the memory. Ah,
Damn, iPad's getting dementia.
it's a bummer.
Live and learn.
Well, we can use my phone.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.
Until then,
Until then, guys,
we're
out of here. We got shit to do. We can sit here for an hour and tell you what we're about to go do. Bye.